God, I'm so sorry. Are you listening to me right now?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear completely?
Yes, sir. Now okay.
So I was just telling you, as we have seen before, in reading and listening, right? In reading and listening, we have just focused on the sections, and we have seen multiple sections over there. So there were what? 3 sections, 4 sections, 3 sections. So maximum 4 sections were there, right? So all the 4 sections were containing some kind of questions and answers, right? Now we have 3 sections over here in speaking. How many? Only 3. And all those 3 sections are really interesting. Why pretty interesting? In the first section, the interviewer means the examiner will be there, and he'll be asking you some kind of questions at the beginning, and he'll be asking about your health, that how are you, what are you doing, just to check out your communication. He'll be asking you some questions and just to check out your behavior as well. How are you answering? Okay. Apart from this one, the second session will be what? Speaking. That will be for 2 minutes. It'll be making you to speak up with the stopwatch for 2 minutes, and you're going to speak up there un means unstoppable with 2 minutes with a stopwatch. Apart from this one, uh you are going to have, at the end of this, you're going to have 2-3 minutes conversation with the examiner only. Okay. So this is what, quite simple. Just a minute. This is quite simple. You're going to have the sessions of our ma'am, are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So this is what, pretty simple, you're going to have the sessions of our speaking over there. All right. Now before we go ahead, I would like to give you some topics of IELTS to speak up without teaching you even a single point over here, as I believe that you are pretty good with speaking. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Good. So I'm just going to have only directly the second point of our speaking. As you know well that I'm going to start directly. I'm just going to give you the topic, and you have to speak up on the topic, and then later I'll be finding out where exactly are you existing in the time. Just a wait. As you can see here, these are the IELTS speaking topic of basics. Okay, the basic level.
Yes, sir.
Basic level means what? At the beginning, I just go with these topics with the students so that they are becoming, quite familiar with them. So as you can see
Starter
here,
of IELTS.
yeah, these are what exactly the basic topics of IELTS. I'm just sharing with you over here in front of you, and with the topics you will find that there are some questions. Why the questions are there? Because the examiner is going to ask you such kind of questions over there. Okay, because he's going to ask you 2-3 questions only according to your topic. Suppose if he is giving you the topic weather, and if you are speaking on weather, if you're speaking unlimited for 2 minutes, he's going to put up with a stopwatch. As you're going to speak up there, after finishing yours, he's going to ask you questions regarding the topic only. So he may ask you the topics like this from the cue card, the same. Okay, so he'll have the same cue card questions with him, as well as he'll give you the cue card for you to speak up. Is that clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Good. So these are the questions which he's going to ask, and you are going to answer him. Now, it is your choice first today that what topic are you going to choose today. So just someone just repeating the topics in front of you, and you're going to just choose one of them and speak up about it. Okay? Weather, TV, sport, transport, shopping, reading, pets, newspapers, leisure time, happiness, going out, internet, music, food, hobbies, evenings, clothes, computers, family and friends, flowers, daily routine, childhood, birthdays, hometown, art, work, home, etc. Okay, so which one would like to speak upon?
So, sir, you have given me multiple questions. I'm very confused to choose because
Okay, which
on
one is
all
your
the
favorite?
topics I can
Okay,
work.
yeah, I know. See, I know well that, yeah, you are a great girl and you're going to speak upon each and every topic over here. I know this perfectly. But now, what do you think? Which one could be the best for you that you can means speak upon the best one according to you?
TV.
TV. Oh, it seems that you are quite fond of TV.
Yes, sir. Very much. Not quite. Very
Oh
much.
my God. So what exactly do you watch there?
So I can watch anything on TV, anything.
Oh my God. Now I'm scared. Are you watching Big Boss?
Yes, I have watched it. I loved it.
How many?
So almost I have seen the 14 seasons of Hindi Big Boss plus two seasons of Marathi Big Boss.
Oh my God. What is this Marathi Big Boss? May I know, please?
Yes, sir. It's the same as like Hindi.
Okay, so Salman Khan is hosting the same.
No, there is Mangeshkar.
Okay, what is his name?
Uh, they all call him Mangeshkar only, Mr.
Okay,
Mangeshkar.
Mr. Mangeshkar. So it is
I
like
also like
Hindi.
MasterChef Australia, MasterChef Junior US.
Okay. So you love to see abusings and all, fightings
Yes,
and
sir.
abuse. Oh my God. You are saying frankly, yes, sir. Oh my God. So you love to see abuses, fightings, people are
Yes,
cheating
I
each
love
other.
all things. I can see anything on the television.
Oh my God. I'm just fond of yours that you are just going to speak up tremendously on TV. So, by the way, I want you to have this topic now, and as you can see there, suppose just admit it your cue card, okay, ma'am? As you can see that
Okay,
you have
sir.
chosen the cue card, and the cue card you've got, the topic is what? TV. So just you
Yes,
can just
sir.
go through the questions once again, so it will become very easy for you to speak up over there.
Yes, sir. Done.
Done. Good.
Yes, sir.
By the way, before we go ahead, would like to ask you one question. How old are you?
So 15 years.
15. Oh my God. You're going to create history over here then.
So thank you, sir.
Good. Keep up. All right, ma'am. Now we are
Yes,
going
sir.
to go for speaking, and I'm going to just turn on the stopwatch, and you have to speak up for 2 minutes minimum. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm not going
So
to
I
stop.
just want to give the answers of this question.
No, not right now. I just want to check your speaking first. Because see, let me tell you one more thing. No, no, I'm not going to tell you right now. After speaking yours, then I'm going to tell you. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Because what exactly you should do in speaking? How should you speak up there? What are the things are going to help you to speak up? And there are many other things. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Cool. All right, ma'am. One, two, three, start.
TV. TV is a great thing which every child loves to see, or because it's an entertainment object. Due to lockdown, it has been a great, not to say great, but it is a for today's people, for today's generation. It is like a friendly relationship with the TV. What to see in TV and what to not see to what to see in TV and what to not don't see in TV. These are the separate things. We will not talk about this because I too often love to see the TV. I'm quite familiar with the TV because it's my childhood best friend. I can't tell anyone that how much I can love TV. There are many programs we can see on TV. There are emotional programs, informational technology, and many more we can learn from TV. Nowadays, we can see whatever we want on TV. Just for rupees 159, we can see all around the world. Even if we are living in India, we can see what is going in another countries abroad from the India, and it's very just a great thing to see a TV. All children's like TV. First of all children's like the TV. Nearby me, no child is there who can't spend a day without seeing a TV. So is this much enough?
No, just go on.
Okay, sir.
30
Mm,
seconds more.
uh, there was a point that is TV good for children? Yes, I think TV is good for children if they are seeing it from a distance. Children can also learn very very good things. There are some stories which are there, but teachers say that learn this story, learn that story, learn this word, learn that word. But nowadays, in on the television, there are many programs from which, by seeing, they can learn all the things. There are rhyme channels, story channels, and many more, from which small children can easily learn, and they can small children can easily learn and keep in their mind for their whole life.
Okay, okay. Now, as you can see over here, you are speaking really awesome. I really liked it. Very natural as well. But there are some problems, as you can see over here. The moment when you're speaking in ALS, always remember, ma'am, it is not a normal test. First of all, the
Yes,
moment
so
when you're,
international level test.
yeah, it's an international level test. So this is what I'd like to tell you, that the things which you're committing over here, as you, so I just said that 159 rupees about India and all, just avoid them. Point number one. Apart from this one, you said children's, right? It is what grammatically wrong, it is going somewhere. So children is what already plural, so we can't say children's.
Yes, so
Okay.
sorry, really
Yeah.
sorry. It's children.
Nah, nah, yeah, yeah. No, don't say sorry, because see, we are here for learning. So don't worry about it. So apart from this one, you were just stucking up and you have just finished before, 1:30. Means 1 minute 30 seconds only. So I don't want you to go for these things that you're going to just, stopping before the stopwatch. You have to keep on going. But see, you should go point to point for the things. I'll show you today how to speak up in IELTS in the examination. And apart from this one, the major mistake which you are committing over there is what repetition. What do you mean by repetition over here? Did you feel it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and what is that? You were just repeating some of the words again. Means what?
Yes,
The
sir.
same time you were just repeating the sentences and the words again and again. So this time means this kind of means this kind of feature may just get you the lower bands over there. All right, so just get away from this one. That don't repeat the words over there. Even I had the same condition. Means even I had the same situation while speaking in IELTS at the beginning. So I've been using some kind of conjunctions at the beginning of the sentence which are grammatically wrong. I'll show you today how and why are you going to speak up in such sense of IELTS in IELTS exams. Okay. Now before we go ahead, I just have experienced your speaking and it was quite good. But I'd like to tell you, how would you speak up and what are the things are you going to have here in speaking test. The IELTS, the IELTS speaking component takes place with a candidate in an examiner in an examination room. The test takes around 11 to 14 minutes and has three parts of it. The first part is what? Introduction and overview. As I've told you before also, that how are you going to introduce yourself? Could you please introduce yourself, ma'am? Point number
I
one.
am Apekshita Hargude.
Is this your introduction, really? Apekshita, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, is this your introduction? And
I
I'm
am
really
Apekshita
impressed that you have
Hargude.
just changed your name over there and you have just written your name in with the accents. Wow, grave, acute accent and Macron. Pretty cool. Didn't the teacher ask you the moment when you were attending online lectures?
No,
Okay, maybe your teacher
sir,
mightn't
our
have
schools have
understood.
started.
Your schools has started.
Yes, sir.
That's really good.
Long time
Okay.
before.
Oh my God. Oh, I see. Okay, so just write down your name in your school like this, okay? And just show your teacher
Yes, sir.
and just see what she says.
They will
I hope
scold me.
she'll scold you.
Yes, sir.
Why?
She will say it's not the correct way to write it. Just write it in a simple words, which will be
Because I don't
understood
understand
for
this one.
you as well as me.
Because I don't understand this one.
Yes, sir.
Our teachers, they have ego problem. That's a really bad problem. Bad problem. Okay. By the way, have a look here. So if you see here, the moment when you are going to describe yourself means what? The moment when you are going to introduce yourself. How should you introduce? I'll show you some today. You are going to introduce in such way. Let me show you. And that's what. Did you see introduction from Chaitali?
No, sir.
No? I'll show you today. how would you introduce yourself? Point number one, the moment when you're introducing yourself, see, you have to greet the person. For example, good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. You have shown me. You have written in the book.
Absolutely. So this is what exactly you're going to introduce yourself. And if you're going to say it only that I'm Apekshita Hargude, बाकीचं तुम्ही तुमचं बघून घ्या, असं नाही चालणार. Yes or no? So this is what
Okay, sir.
exactly you're going to have here. For example, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening, sir, or good evening, madam. I'm Apekshita Hargude. I'm 15. I'm not married. I'm Indian. I'm from Pune. My father is a. What's your father's profession?
My father is contractor.
Okay, my father is a contractor and my mother is a homemaker. I'm a student. You can just introduce yourself in greet. Means you are going to have there these points only. Okay. So it will help you a lot to give good introduction over there. And if you're just going to say there that I'm Apekshita Hargude and nothing else, so it will sound very weird. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
So point number one, the moment when you're introducing yourself, you should introduce yourself very politely. Then I'm Apekshita Hargude. I'm 15. I'm not married. I'm Indian. I'm from Pune. My father is a contractor and my mother is a home mentor. I'm a student. Okay, that's it.
Okay, sir. Can I try it?
Yeah, sure.
Good evening, sir. I'm Apekshita Hargude. I'm 15. I'm not married. I'm an Indian. I'm from Pune. My father is a contractor and my mother is a housewife. I'm a student.
Home mentor. Housewife is a degrading word. Gharchi bai.
Okay, sir. Home mentor.
That's what my mother is a home mentor or my mother is a homemaker.
Home mentor. Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm a student. Okay. Now, what is this?
Good married. I'm an Indian. Which, sir?
Can you please tell me this word? What is this?
I am.
No,
I am.
there's You are going to call it Okay. Yeah, don't say I am.
Okay,
It is
sir.
what Is that clear? Yeah. Can you
Okay,
please tell
sir.
me?
Good evening, sir. I'm Apekshita Hargude. I'm 15. I'm not married. I'm Indian. I'm from Pune. My father is a contractor. My mother is homemaker. I'm a student.
Thank you. At the end, you must say thank you. And my mother is a home mentor. You must say there
Home mentor. Home mentor.
Okay. Yeah, home mentor.
Okay, sir.
Or you can say my mother is a homemaker. Okay. My mother is
Homemaker.
a home mentor or my mother is a homemaker. Both are correct. Is that clear?
Okay,
Next
sir.
one. So the person will ask you about his about your introduction and overview. Means what? What overview is he going to ask you? Do you know?
No, sir.
He's going to ask you about your daily activities. Maybe. Point number one. He's going to ask you about your family.
Your daily routine.
Yeah. Maybe. But you're not just going to introduce your daily routine in very long way. That just wait a minute. In the morning I wake up around 4 o'clock. Then I meditate myself. Then I go to the bathroom. Then I brush my teeth. Then I do this one. Then I do that one. You're not going to introduce. You're not going to mention each and everything in detail over there. You're just going to give your brief routine. Maximum time he's going to ask you about your profession. What do you do? What's your father do? What's your mother do? Maybe he's going to ask about your interest. Maybe he's going to ask about your hobbies. Maybe he's going to ask about your uh, activities. Maybe he's going to ask about your practices. Maybe he's going to ask about your health. Maybe he's going to ask you anything apart from this one. So overview means what? It would be what? Around for 1 minute. And introduction will be for 1 minute. That's it. No more than that. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Apart from this one, I would like to tell you that the first part will be the introduction and overview. Means what? It has nothing to do with the exam. Remember this. It has nothing to do with the exam, but only just to see the way you answer over there. He's going to check you there. And if you're just going to have, a normal way of answering the questions, he will decrease your bands over there. But just remember, your test will start from here only, from part one. Okay. Now see here, what exactly will happen in the part one. Have a look here. The examiner asks the candidate questions about familiar topics, example, family and friends, hobbies, favorite food, etc. As I've told you. Yes or no? So he may ask you about your favorite food. He may
Yes,
ask you
sir.
about your friends. How many friends do you have? Do you love to play with the friends? What exactly do you like to play? Do you, for example, now your age is what, 15? So he may ask you about what? About friends, about sports, about food, about family, or maybe about what, playing, about hobbies. And if the person is just, above above 20, 25, above 20 or 25, the person means the examiner may ask him some other different Tanu, ये दे मुझे, sorry, उठा के दे. So he may ask some other different kinds of questions to him. Okay, so just remember, you answer him. Now let me ask you one question, Miss Apekshita. Shall I ask you right now?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay, suppose yesterday you were absent. Okay, just assume it. Yesterday you were absent. Okay, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I ask you why were you absent, ma'am, how would you answer me?
I
Apekshita,
was
ma'am.
stuck in some work.
Okay, suppose if I'm asking you why were you absent yesterday, how would you answer me?
Actually, sir, I was stuck in my some work.
Yeah, this is the wrong way of answering. You know why?
Why?
Because you're starting your answer with actually. Let me tell you one more thing. People, what they have problem in the speaking. Most of the people you might have seen, they use the word you know, you know, you know. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You might
Heard
have
many
heard,
times.
yeah, you might have heard this plenty of times that people are speaking, you know, you know, this, this, yesterday what happened, today, yesterday, you know, today I'm going to do this one, so they put the word, Apart from this one, the most important thing is what people put their conjunctions unnecessarily. What are the conjunctions, Miss Apekshita? Do you know conjunctions in English? Could you please tell me conjunctions in English? Hello? Ma'am? Hello? 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 Apekshita, ma'am? I'm not able to listen. Hello? Okay, no problem at all. All right. Now, I was asking you what conjunctions are in English. Means what? What do you mean by conjunction? Do you know?
Conjunctions are the word which joins two sentences, phrases, and clause.
Very good. Very good, girl. Conjunctions are the words which connect two parts of a sentence, or conjunctions are the words which join two sentences or two words together. Yes or no? For example, do you have any other
Yes,
conjunctions
sir.
in English? Can you please give me some examples?
And
Very good.
although,
Very nice.
but, because. Okay.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on.
So,
Very good. Yes. Keep on. There are plenty. Okay. There are
as
plenty of.
whether as.
Very good. There are plenty of conjunctions we have. Now you might have seen, ma'am, that most of the people are there who are not practicing English much. They speak English with conjunctions. Let me tell you one more thing. Also, if is also a conjunction. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you. I asked you a question. Why were you absent yesterday? So you started answer from because. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now the word because is what? It's a conjunction. And when do we have conjunction? Conjunction joins two parts of a sentence. Just now you said this, right?
Yes, sir.
Definition is absolutely correct. I agree with you. So conjunction comes between two parts of a sentence or between two sentences. Remember this one. Now let me explain you how. For example, I came late because my car was broken. I came late because my car was broken. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I put there because. Why? Just to join two parts of a sentence. And because is the conjunction, and conjunction joins two parts of a sentence. First part, I came late. Second part, my car was broken. Two parts of a sentence, it joined by the conjunction. Yes or no?
Yes,
And
sir.
the way you answered me, because I was something something, means what the reason was there. So you said at the beginning. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You started your answer with because. This is what absolutely a wrong way to start the answer. Point number one. Uh, Many of the people are there, you might have seen, they start the sentence like this. For example, if you come late, I'll punish you, right? This is again wrong. Why?
There
Disappear.
is no conjunction.
There is the conjunction, but the conjunction is at the wrong place. Where is the conjunction?
I
Ma'am,
will punish you if you came late.
correct. I will punish you. The sentence should be
If
like
you
this.
came late.
Correct. I'll punish you if you come late. Okay. Now,
Yes.
if you see in this sentence, I'll punish you if you come late. I'll punish you is the first sentence. You come late, second sentence, and conjunction is what? In the middle. So always remember you're going to put the conjunction in the middle of the sentence. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I getting that? If you're writing the conjunction at the beginning of a sentence, it is absolutely wrong. If you're starting a sentence with conjunction, it is absolutely wrong. If you're starting your sentences with conjunctions, like for example, even actually, many of the people are there, they are putting their words actually at the beginning. Actually, yesterday I went there. Actually, this happened. Actually, I wanted to know us. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Actually, I wanted to go there. The word actually they are putting at the beginning. This is the word which is going to decrease their bands. Remember this. Is that clear? So this is the single tip
Yes,
I've
sir.
just shared with you about conjunctions today. A single tip I've shared with you about conjunctions. Always remember conjunctions join two parts of a sentence, and conjunction would be coming in the middle of the sentence. It won't be coming at the beginning of a sentence at all. Is that clear?
Sir, but although comes at the starting of the sentence.
Really?
Yes, I have seen many sentences.
You might have seen, ma'am. But according to the way of grammar, it must come in the middle. Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
I'll show you from the book of Cambridge. Do you believe Cambridge?
Yes, sir.
Do you trust Cambridge?
Very much.
And how much do you trust Savitribai
What, sir?
University?
Hello, sir.
Just, just a minute. Actually, one of my Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. See conjunctions. British book is saying conjunctions. Conjunctions join two parts of a sentence and help to show the connection between the two parts of a sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
See, conjunctions are there and they have used the conjunction in between the sentence. For example, and is the conjunction. We went home and we went straight to bed. And is in the middle. But next, they are rich, but they aren't happy. Because we went home because we were tired. So we went home early, so we missed the end of the concert. When we went home when Jane wanted to. Next, before and after. We went home before the concert ended. We went home after Maxwell Jones had sung his first song. Although and though. We went home though we did not really want to. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Same case if you see here if. If is the we will go home if we are tired. Means ultimately conjunctions come in the middle of the sentence. I know that our teachers are starting their statements and their sentences with conjunctions, but they are absolutely wrong according to IELTS and according to grammar. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And I just believe that you just said that I'm not going to tell my teacher this spelling, otherwise she's going to scold me. And I believe that she's going to really scold you. Why? Because she is not so educated that much that she could understand all these signs and symbols. Sorry to say this. Why? Because they think that these are what wrong formats. Okay, but it is not. But remember, if you are starting a sentence, if you are starting a sentence, or if you're starting your answer with a conjunction, it is completely a bad manner according to IELTS. Is that clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Sorry to say, but the teacher who are teaching me English were
Yeah.
not knowing this plural form of prince.
It is. It is not only your problem. It is not our problem, ma'am. It is the problem of our whole India's educational problem. I'll tell you one more thing. Shall I show you something apart from English?
Yes, sir.
You'll be completely shocked. Have a look here.
Yes, I have seen the teacher of Bihar. She was not knowing even the spelling of Friday.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was just pathetic. Now let me tell you one more thing. Did you know Charles Darwin theory?
Charles Darwin theory, no, sir.
Da Vinci theory?
Darwin theory, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Human being was before amoeba, then next became an insect, then became
Yes, sir.
some animal.
Bacteria. The amoeba was because of lightning.
Correct. Then became the monkey, the chimpanzee, then
Yes, sir.
gorilla, then became what a human being, right?
Yes, sir.
This theory is absolutely nonsense. Do you know why?
Why, sir?
I'm saying this, and you can check it now in the what do we say in recent research as well. Let me explain you how. If you see point number one, they have just taught this theory to us in our childhood, right? And even they are
Yes, sir.
teaching in class 12, class 11, even in first
Yes,
year
sir.
of.
We have now. We have whole lesson about it. Animal Kingdom.
Oh my god, they are just fool. Sorry to say this. You know why? Let me ask you some questions and please answer me. My questions are they? My personal questions are they? Questions by Ansar Idrisi. One question. The first question is what? Before it was what an amoeba, right?
Yes.
Later it became an insect. Then became what? Monkey, chimpanzee, gorilla, and it became human being, right?
Yes, sir.
It became what? Completely a human being. My question is that, ma'am, that after becoming human being, why the process has stopped? Why it didn't become something Superman, Batman, Krish, Spider-Man? It must be something, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Don't you think so?
It should be there, sir.
One night I was sleeping, relaxed, and I was thinking about this theory long time back. I think about 7 years ago. And I thought, Arey yaar, we've been learning Charles Darwin's theory for a long time, but the theory is really shit. Why? Because I was just thinking the process started from here, then went here, and suddenly it stopped here. And people became human beings. After human being, it should be continued. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Same.
Agree to your statement.
Thank you so much. Question number two. Question number two is what means what? First question is what? It is showing that theory is completely nonsense. Second question is what? Whereas this generation, which was half monkey and half human, Do you have this generation? No. We have completely monkeys nowadays, or we have completely human beings nowadays. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Do we have this generation which is half
No, sir.
monkey, half human beings? Can we say like this? अरे माझी मावशी ना ती जरा माकड दिसते थोडीशी. Do we have like this the generation?
No, sir.
Did you see my uncle? He looks little bit like a
Yes,
monkey.
sir. The middle generation is not there. Directly first one and the last one.
Exactly. Means what this generation is missing. Where is this generation? We have the monkey. Yes or no? We have the human
Yes, sir.
being. But where is this generation? Did he kill them?
Yes, sir. Jai Hanuman.
So this is what exactly means the generation gap is there. Point number 2. Next question number 3, ma'am. If you see question number 3 is what you might have seen. Sound might be weird, but just please handle it. You might have seen the babies are getting born in 7 months also, 8 months also. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are the babies incomplete? Do they look like a
No,
do they look like a monkey?
no.
Then means again what the theory is wrong. I have seen many guys are there who were born in 7 months, 8
Yes.
months, but they are completely a human being. They are
My
completely.
brother is born in 8 months.
Pardon?
My brother also born in 8 months.
So I believe that he is a complete human being.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and this is the great proof. Yes or no? So means
Yes, sir.
again the theory is what? Nonsense. Now last one, but not least, number 4. If you see the first man on the earth, who was he?
First man on the earth.
Yeah,
Don't
he was,
know.
he was Adam.
Adam.
Yes, and his wife was there. That was what? Eve. Okay?
Eve.
Yeah, and Adam was a complete man. Adam was a complete man. He wasn't like this, Nauzbillah. Getting it?
Yes.
He was a complete man. So this is what the theory is. What this theory is what just a foolish theory. This is a doltish theory. What is this theory? Doltish theory. What do you mean by doltish?
Rubbish.
Stupid theory.
Charlie.
It is a clumsy theory. What do you mean by clumsy? Complete.
Charlie's theory. Stupid
Yeah,
theory.
correct. Stupid theory. Means what? Ultimately, I would like to tell you. See, this theory is what nonsense, but still our teachers are teaching us. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is what our education system is, and that's why just I really don't like it. So if you are starting your answers with a conjunction, ma'am, it will go very wrong to the listener, to the examiner who is listening to you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Remember this one. Apart from this one, I have to show many other things over here, but let me just complete this first points. Okay, so overview, he's going to ask you about yourself, about your family, about friends, hobbies, etc. Next one, part 2 is there. Now the moment when he's going to start the part 2, the examiner, individual long term cue card will be there. Means what? Ultimately he's going to make you choose a cue card. Okay, there'll be what? Multiple cue cards will be there on the table. On the desk you'll have multiple cue cards, and he'll just push it towards you and he'll ask you to choose one card. The examiner gives the candidate a task card with some prompts, and the candidate has a minute to prepare to speak about the topic on the card. The candidate speaks for 2 minutes on the given topic. The examiner then follows up with one or more two questions about the topic. Now if you see here in this one, what happens as you are going to give the exam over there. So he's going to give you some cue cards in front of you. Okay, you're going to choose one of them. So suppose as you have chosen and you've got the topic over there, what? TV, suppose. So you are just going to have there 1 minute for thinking. He'll give you even the pen or pencil and a piece of paper. Okay, over there he'll give you the pencil and piece of paper. Then you can just write down the bullet points before speaking. Is that clear, ma'am? As you know well
Yes,
that
sir.
I have given you some seconds before speaking right now on TV, right?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because I wanted you to make some points. Always remember before speaking you are going to make some points, and then you're going to elaborate those points in 2 minutes. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Just don't speak unnecessarily anywhere. You're going to speak up on particular topic with particular points. Is that clear? Suppose
Yes,
you're
sir.
going to have their discussion. How to have the group discussion, the way of speaking I'm going to share with you. You are going to have their some points how to speak up there perfectly. For example, point number 1 is what introduction of the topic. It is a long process, I know, but still you can give three sentences, so it will just consume it into 2 minutes. Is that clear? So point number
Yes,
1,
sir.
you're going to just introduce introduction of what? I'm just talking about the topic. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, introduction of the topic. You're going to give there the introduction of the topic. Next one, you're going to talk about the general information about the topic. Okay, then you're
Yes.
going to talk about the advantages of the topic. Then you're going to talk about the disadvantages of the topic. And then you're going to talk about the conclusion of the topic.
Conclusion.
Is
Yes,
that
sir.
clear? So this
Yes,
is
sir.
what the exact way of speaking in English on any topic. Is that clear? So this is what
Yes,
the
sir.
way you are going to speak up over there as well. Now let me explain you how did this arrive over here. Now I'm just going to share with you this. Are you able to see the fish?
Yes, sir.
ये मछली जल की रानी जो है, have a look here. Group discussion. First of all, smile. So smile you're going to just do there. I know well. Wish, forget this wish because already you have introduced yourself. You are just going to introduce the topic first. Point number 1. Topic, you are going to just introduce the topic with the definition. Okay. Then next,
Yes,
general
sir.
information. Point number 2. Point number 3, advantages. Point number 4, disadvantages. Point number 5, conclusion.
Conclusion.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way of speaking over there in any presentation. First introduction, next general information, advantages, disadvantages, and at the end, conclusion. Okay. So these are
Yes,
the
sir.
5 points you have just to remember over there while speaking. Okay, ma'am. Good.
Yes, sir.
So this is the way of speaking over there in IELTS you're going to have. So second part is what completely yours. You are going to just get the cue card and you're going to get 1 minute to prepare your notes. Notes means what? You're going to just write down the bullet points as I've just, for example, for TV. So you can write there introduction of TV, general information about TV. You can talk about the origin of TV. Then you can talk about advantages of TV, disadvantages of TV. You can talk about the conclusion. Conclusion means what? I'm going to explain it tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is the best way of speaking that the interviewer will be, means the examiner will be completely impressed by your speaking. Next one. And the third task comes two-way discussion. As I've told you, you are going to have the cue card. Suppose if you got the what topic of speaking on TV. At that time, you're going to have there what two-way conversation after you're speaking. For example, the examiner will ask you several of the questions. The examiner asks the candidate some abstract questions related to any social topic, education, sports, historical places, etc. So he may ask you any questions about the topic which you have. For example, he may ask you, okay, what is a disease can occur to the male people because of TV? Maybe. So at least you can just answer in a way that will help them a lot to get satisfied. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the correct way of speaking over here you're going to have. So ultimately your test will be there for maximum 14 minutes. That's it. And you have to bear it for 14 minutes. And if you're just bearing it well, you're going to get the greatest brands. So I'm going to share with you some again the tricks, hacks, and tips of speaking in IELTS, and then I'm going to discuss furthermore in detail. Okay. And there are two lectures which are remaining over
Yes,
here,
sir.
or means what which we have already missed over here Monday and Tuesday. Okay. So we'll have it complimentary later on once again. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Sir.
Just be clear with your points today, whatever I've taught you, and just go with the recordings. And apart from this one, just admit it. Never ever start your answer with conjunctions, and don't start your answer with such words like actually and all. Actually, so, well, etc. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'll be teaching you further in detail tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
I believe that you have understood the topic today, what exactly I
Yes,
want
sir.
to say. And now in detail, I'm going to share with you some tips and hacks of speaking tomorrow, how to speak up in IELTS. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
So, which country did you choose for your IELTS?
Germany,
German.
best. England and German. Germany.
Okay.
Yes, best one, the best. Otherwise, Ireland is also good, but England and Germany are the best one. The country of Lufthansa, Germany. Okay, ma'am. Do you want to ask any questions? Would you like to ask any questions over here?
No, sir.
Okay. We'll see you tomorrow on time.
Yes, sir. So, how much band did you get in the speaking module?
Speaking, I've got 9 out of 9.
Oh,
I was really very good. I just practiced a lot. See, I'll tell you one thing, that practice will make you perfect. Especially, they have just, I'll tell you one more thing. They have just decreased my points only in writing. Why? Because I was quite habituated for writing cliches, idioms, which is absolutely not applicable in IELTS. You have to write very simple. That's it. In IELTS exam, you are going to write there simply. You don't have to write the cliches, idioms, but I committed the same mistake and I had to pay for it.
so which test did you give in general or
General,
other one?
general.
And for how many years you were there?
It was only for 2.5 months journey. Was there only for 2.5 months journey. That's it. Actually, they taught me there
Okay.
advanced level grammar, the grammar which our teachers don't know.
Oh,
I'll show you that grammar, especially for writing and for speaking as well. As I got to know, some of the mistakes are there, so I'll be sharing with you those things, so which will help you a lot. Okay,
yes, I thought you have given the other one, academic level,
it is what general. Academic, I have given once.
the first time.
No, it was the second time, but it was for demo, not for the exam.
Okay.
Yeah, for demo, I have given, means what I was about to teach there. For academic,
Okay,
I
sir.
taught the students, so I have given the exam over there. But I haven't got the results for this because it was not from my side, it was from the institution side where I used to do the job. And
So if I will give the general, for how many years it will be?
valid for 2 years.
If I will live there after 2 years,
Yeah,
I will need again to give it.
no. If you are going to settle over there, you have to crack it only once. You're not going to crack it every 2 years. Are you getting that?
Then how could you say that it's for 2 years?
Pardon? See,
How could you say that it's for 2 years?
the validity of the course means the certificate validity is 2 years, not for the course. Let me tell you one more thing. If you're going to settle there, you'll have to crack it only once. People are there who are just going for working and they're going on the general one. Okay? Academic used only for one thing, and that is what? For study. But for the settlement and for job, you have to crack what? IELTS general. And this is more powerful. Point number one, if you're going to work there and the contract is there with the company for 2 years, right?
Yes.
So they what do we say? The examination certificate will expire after 2 years. And if you want to go again for another company, then you have to just give there the exam just to show that company. But if you're going to settle there, you don't have to give it again. Only once you're cleared. That is up to you. If you have
So by
money,
giving the ITS, can I get the job?
obviously, ma'am, it is for jobs. It is for jobs. Especially it is for jobs. If you want to do a job over there, if you are cracking the IELTS, they're going to give you better package over there.
Which kind of jobs we can get there?
You can get there any sort of jobs which you are just pursuing right now. If you're pursuing in finance, you're going to get the job of finance. But remember, you have to do some kind of courses over there. For example, I'll tell you one more thing. My brother is there. He was in London for some years.
UK.
Yeah, not exactly my brother, but he's my acquaintance. Means what? A foster brother, we can say. Dur ka bhai. So he was there in London and he had MBA from India. The moment when he went to London for a job, they did not certify his certifications. Why? Because they said that we are not going to hire you on the same certification of Savitribai Phule University. They said no. If you want to do your job, you have to do the certification course of 6 months over here of London University. Then only you're going to get a job. So what? It is just because of this IELTS. So if you're doing IELTS over there, means if you're just going to show them the IELTS and the certification, they're going to give you the job.
So there will be no chances for me as I'm just a 15.
For what? For job.
Yes, sir.
So when are you going to go?
So I will crack it in June.
So, but ma'am, I wanted to ask you them several of the other questions are rising in my mind. Just tell me, as you are going to crack it in June, right?
Yes, sir.
Crack it in June. So, are your parents going to allow you to go abroad, means or go to Canada alone to stay over there?
So Chaitanya is also going to crack with me.
But I know, but what do you think about your family? That are they going to allow you, both of you, to live there?
Yes, sir, they will.
Then it is good. And apart from this one, the another job, they what other students do there, I'll tell you, they just spend their time as a babysitter. You know this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the students from abroad, especially from American people and British people, what do they do? The people, means the students who are under 18, they just do the job there of a babysitter, and they earn amazing, because most of all the people are what, educated over there. Even the wife is going for a job, and the husband is also going for a job. Who is going to hold up the kids over there? So what do? They just put up the kids into the hands of nannies and babysitters. And babysitters are who? The college guys. So if you're pursuing your college over there, and as well as if you're going to live there, it will help you a lot with the job. You're going to get it. No problem at all. But
Okay.
official job is not possible for you because you're not 18.
So after 18, I will need to give it again.
For the job,
Yes, sir.
no. If you're just living there, then you don't have to give there. No problem at all. Because till that time, you'll be having the green card ultimately. Yes or no?
Yes. Sir, if I give in the general test, can I get the admission there for studying?
No. You will have to give there the academic test for the admission.
And if I want to live there, I want to settle there also, plus I want to do the education, then?
Yeah, if you're going to settle there with the education, then you can just go for academy. So what do we say, general? It is good for you.
Yes, sir, because I'm just a 15th. I will crack the 10th and I want to go there. I may do my further education there.
Yeah, that is good. Then you can go for general, no problem at all. And if you're going for academic, it is also good, no problem at all.
Okay, sir.
Both are applicable for you. And
Thank you, sir.
there is no huge difference between both of them. Huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, then we are going to continue this tomorrow with further details. But whatever I've just taught you today, just try to practice on those things. Okay?
Yes, sir, sure.
Sure. See you.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.